Hi there, and welcome to Under the Spell of Books, where we explore the captivating world of fantasy books. I'm Jessica, and here I share my thoughts on the stories that have transported me to new realms, introduced unforgettable characters, and sparked my imagination. Today, we're going to do a bit of a review of the latest book I've read, Quicksilver by Callie Hart. This book is the first on the Fae and Alchemy series that started this year, and can't wait to see what this enemies to lovers romanticy has to say about itself. So, first, let's start with a brief summary of what is Quicksilver. I have to warn you, this review is heavy on spoilers. It's my personal opinion, whether I liked it or not, but you probably guessed from the title that I did not. And I'm going to be ranting about. I hope that no one takes personal offense on what I'm about to say, and please regard this as my personal opinion only. Okay, so Quicksilver is about Ceres Fane, a resourceful young woman in a desert world. She's skilled in secrecy, hides her alchemical powers while stealing water from the tyrannical Undying Queen. Her life changes when she accidentally opens a portal to the Fey realm, Evalia, plunging into a centuries old conflict. Ceres inadvertently bonds with Kingfisher, a brooding Fey warrior with a troubled past and a mission to protect his people at all costs. The reluctant partnership is fraught with tension, razor sharp banter, and undeniable chemistry. Ceres must master her alchemy and unravel dangerous secrets to survive in this icy, perilous land. This book includes themes like betrayal, power struggles, and forbidden attraction. It also has a richly detailed world of magic and Fey mythology, and balances fast paced action with dark emotional undertones, appealing to fans of high stake fantasy romance. So that was it for the introduction and summary of the book. Let's get to what's really interesting about this video, my personal opinion. If I had to rank this book, I would say it was a solid 2 out of 3, 2 stars. That's what I put on Goodreads, and I'll explain myself as to why. First of all, I almost DNF'd this book at about 30%, maybe 40%. You know, at the moment where she arrives in the Winter Palace or something, and then she starts talking to Kingfisher, and he's just rude. I bet you can find a lot of quotes in Goodreads and everywhere else on reviews on the internet, but I just cannot understand how this was an enemies to lover. It seems like at first Cyrus was just horny and Kingfisher was just a mean uh, old man who was taking advantage of her. And at some point, it shifts to real love where they're mates, and actually, he was being mean to her to try to scare her into going back to her world. It's just nonsense. I'm sorry, it's just nonsense. I cannot see the shift in Quicksilver from when he doesn't like her to when he starts to love her. And apparently it's because he's loved her all along since he first laid eyes on her while she was bleeding out in Madra's palace. I'm sorry, it just doesn't stick with me that after that we're supposed to forgive him because he only did that because he wanted to protect her from himself. What? Anyway, I was doing this body read when I was reading Quicksilver, and the only reason I didn't DNF it is because a friend told me, no, don't worry. In about chapters 27, he gets a personality transplant because of the power of, making love with with series. And I just think it's bullshit. By the end, though, it was actually quite interesting. I liked how the story wound out, like the stakes of God is watching out for them, is hiding them from their destiny. So we actually have some free will, free of prophecy bullshit sort of thing. So that's quite nice. And I also liked like how the villains were all working together in the end. So it begs a lot of questions like what are they? Why are they calling themselves brothers and sisters? When did it all start? What's their goal? And stuff like that. So it's interesting to know. One character that I found really useless was Dana. I think that's her name. The one that lost her sword and gave it to the singer guy. I just don't see her relevance in the story. Just why did we need some angry little bitch to make series look good? We didn't actually need that and need made woman like warrior woman seem petty and bitchy and irrational, and I didn't like that. Um, yeah, the way I'm talking about this book, it makes it sound like I'm going to give it a solid 0 out of 5, but it was still 2 stars because by the end it was enjoyable, and the sexual scenes were actually quite well written. But yeah, that's not the reason why we read a romantasy book or a fantasy book. It liked fantasy, it liked romance. I'm sorry because I'm not here to read sort of porn. I'm here to fall in love with the couple, and I just didn't have that. And yeah, I'm here to like be wooed, and that wasn't the case for this book. So this is a short review. I don't have a lot of things to talk about. There's no theories or things I want to develop and things I want to know. I don't think I'm going to continue this series. Maybe I'm saying that now, when in the future when it comes out I'll read it. I don't know. But for right now I don't have any curiosity to know how they're going to handle the vampire phase situation. For me it was predictable, and I'm sorry for those who liked it. I respect your opinion, as I said, and I'm going to repeat for the last time. This is my personal opinion about a book that was overhyped. For me, I don't understand why it's even nominated for Romantasy of the Year next to a book like When the Moon Falls. But I guess it's just personal taste. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more fantasy book discussions. Until next time, happy reading, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.